Hey y'all, Nick DiStefano, 2009, 2011. Excited to be here sharing our leadership series with you for Misericordia University alumni. Hey y'all, I'm glad you came back to watch a little bit more of our leadership series because this week we're going to talk about something that I know you probably don't like. And I'm saying this from personal experience, y'all. I want you to raise your hand. Do this literally for me. Raise your hand if you like confrontation. Clearly nobody raised their hands, right? Whether I do this as a keynote somewhere or whether you did it for yourself, you probably couldn't raise your hand because your phone's in your hand. But I'm asking you that question because, we live in this world where people are afraid of conflict. We're afraid of upsetting people. We're worried about how we are perceived. We're worried about having the difficult conversation. But we're here to talk today, and I'm here to give you some quick tips to hopefully make your conversations, when they get difficult, when you need to be honest, to make them a little bit easier. Because really, difficult and honest conversations ultimately make life easier for you. Now, that's an oxymoron. How can a difficult conversation make my life easier? There's nothing easy about telling somebody that you don't like the way they're treating you. There's nothing easy about having a difficult conversation with your boss. However, your life will be easier when you are comfortable with sharing your feelings and forgetting about how other people think of you. And I say that because ultimately, you can only control 3 people in this world. And those are me, myself, and I. At the end of the day, me, myself, and I can only control what I say. I can only control how I act. I can't control what you think of me. I'm going to try my best to live out my personal and professional brand. I'm going to network like crazy. I'm going to make sure I have appropriate conversations on social media. But ultimately, I need to be comfortable with having that tough conversation. So I'm going to give you 3 things I want you to think about when it comes to having your next difficult conversations. These are my 3 R's of difficult and honest conversations. And it is relationship, responsibility, and respect. So the next time you've got to have that difficult conversation, first and foremost, stop telling people how they've done things make you feel, okay? You need to stop saying things like, you did this or you did that, and start saying things like, I was hurt when this happened. So first, we're going to start with I statements, and our 3 statements are, I respect you as a person, which is why we're having this conversation, right? I value our relationship, okay? And ultimately, it's my responsibility because I can only control myself, and I hope you'll take that appropriately. Now, can I guarantee when you have this conversation with somebody that it's going to be awesome? No, it's going to be difficult. It's going to be crappy, but you got to embrace the suck. You got to be willing to overcome adversity. You got to be willing to have that uncomfortable conversation because sometimes uncomfortable is more important than unsafe. So have the difficult conversation. Tell someone you value their relationship, that you respect them. Right? Tell them it's your responsibility. If you can do that and you can have the difficult conversations, you can start chasing the awesome life.